kickoff. Why? Because I mentioned that we have awesome. Yeah, I think that they're pretty nice.
Chris, earlier we were talking about, how awesome the team is with No Windy Sleeves and how motivated we've been. What is it exactly that's keeping you so entertained by it and so intrigued by the movement?
I think for me, the first step is building a team around you that shares the same passion, the same vision, and it's a good support team, so you're able to hold each other accountable. Secondly, I touched on it earlier, not surrounding yourself with yes men. I've had a lot of yes men in my life, and that's one of the reasons that I love working with Brandon, and we really wanted to bring him on board with No Windy Sleeves. He likes to poke the bear. He doesn't do it consciously, but if he has an opinion on something, he's gonna say it. I have a lot of people in my life that won't say it. Whatever I say usually goes, and it doesn't challenge me. So it challenges me in a good way to make sure all my backing and my ideas are on point with what I want to do, and B, that I'm now able to not take that as like a personal thing or think he's coming at me or think he's trying to poke the bear. It's his opinion, and that there's a lot of value to it. I think some people have an ego, and some people misconstrue disagreement with confrontation, and I think they're two separate things, and you need to be able to separate them, and I think
it's also just, it's not me trying to be mean or anything, it's just, I think, are you positive you think it should be this way? That's more what it is.
Yeah.
It's not me saying, no, that's wrong, it's, well, what if we did it this way, and then it's your turn to kind of sell your side.
And that is so beneficial to have in a structure of anything, because like I said, there's a lot of people that are scared that can turn into confrontation, and they won't voice their opinion, so I'm not getting any better. I know when I come into a meeting with an idea, I have to be able to back it up. And that's why sometimes I can see you take a step back when I come back at you, that you think I'm sharp in my tone or I'm snapping back, but it's just me saying, if you're gonna challenge me and I'm accepting it, then you better be able to back your points of challenging me too. And that's developing growth.
And it seems like that's exactly what Brandon's doing as well. He just takes his own twist on it and opinion. So he wants to hear some confirmation or affirmation that you've also thoroughly thought through your idea and think it's the best thing for you. So have you ever been told that you're not a yes man before?
No. You texted me, what was it, last week, and you said, please keep challenging me.
Yeah.
And my response was, do I do that? Because it's just, I think it's not so much me not being a yes man, it's me wanting to understand it on a deeper level.
It's so good that you do it subconsciously, because you're not doing it just to get a reaction.
It's not malintent. It's not purpose for any malicious intent. But the person on the other side of Brandon has to be humble enough to let their wall down and be able to understand that he has an idea, or he's coming at my idea. Not only do I have to be able to back it, but I want to make sure that I'm not ego-driven or pissed off by him contesting me.
And when you hear someone say your idea is wrong or incorrect, your natural reaction is going to be, it's going to hit your ego. Why? That's my idea. You got to be man enough to, when he makes his point, and I'm like, wow, it is a bad idea. We've changed a bunch of my ideas because you made a point, and I was like, my idea was dumb as shit. A year and a half ago, before I changed my mindset, I wouldn't have been able to do that, and I would have been like, fuck you, Brandon, I don't want to work with you. So that's probably why I have a lot of yes men in my life, but the change in my mindset has helped, and that has helped me grow more in the last 3 months with this than I have in a long time. And I just think it's fucking so important for the growth of a company and of relationships and structure.